How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Okay, so today's game is one of my favorite games in my favorite genre by one of my favorite publishers of the 8-bit console cycle. So you know it's a shmup, and you know it's from Konami. It's from 1986, which means it's one of the first titles released by Konami. And it's a port of an arcade title that they released in 1985. It's the first in a long-running series, and it introduced a whole laundry list of things that Konami did throughout different games in their history. Today's game is Gradius. Now, Gradius is a side-scrolling shmup. You control the Vic Viper, and basically, story shmori. You fly from the beginning to the stage to the end of a stage, avoiding barrage after barrage of enemies, blowing stuff up, collecting power-ups, and getting to a boss. You beat the boss, go to the next level. Now, the power-up system in Gradius was innovative for its time, and honestly, not a lot of games utilize this system to this day. Essentially, what you do is when you kill a certain number of enemies, or you kill a particular enemy, in most cases the enemies that carry the power-ups by themselves are orange. So you collect a power-up from an orange enemy, and it fills in a slot on this bar at the bottom of the screen. You collect two, the slot moves over one. So say you want to pick up some missiles. You would need to, and missiles are the second power-up in the bar. Well, you would have to collect two power-ups and then press the button that lets you select the missiles. It was interesting, and it made you pay attention to what you were picking up, because you didn't want to overshoot what you were trying to collect. Now, for those who aren't really good when it comes to getting started in Gradius, the Konami code was utilized through this game in a way. At one point in each level, you can pause the game and enter in the Konami code. When you restart the game, you'll be fully powered up. Now, this can only be done once per game, per level. So if you do it in the first level, you can't do it again in the first level. If you do it in the first level and you die, you have to beat the first level in order to be able to use the Konami code again. And while this may seem infuriating, I'm okay with it, because it makes this game a challenge. By no means is Gradius easy. Actually, I would say it's a quite difficult game. But it's funny, because you'll fight your way through this amazingly difficult game, then get to the final boss, and the final boss is a cakewalk. But that's one of those quirky things Konami does with their shmups. But as far as Gradius is concerned, it's the first game in the series. It's an awesome title, and honestly, there are only two games in the series that were officially released in the US, on the NES, I should say, and that's Gradius and Light Force. Gradius 2 was never released officially in the US, though you can find a homebrew cart now. And so if you want to play Gradius, if you feel like you're up to that challenge, I officially, look, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it. Get this game. It's an awesome shoot 'em up. It's one of Konami's best titles on the NES. And that's saying a lot because Konami made Contra. And Konami made Castlevania. So you should get this game. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. And I'll talk to you beautiful people tomorrow.